Gene Tracy was a truck stop comedian. And Gene Tracy told a lot of off-color jokes that truck drivers would really appreciate and think were funny. So you should probably go home and look up some Gene Tracy stuff on YouTube and listen to it. Or maybe you shouldn't do that because it's not very good stuff at all. I love Gene Tracy. Gene would tell jokes, and he would have like an upright bass player and maybe just a snare player, and they would just play these little grooves behind him, and he would tell these jokes over the top of them. And I think he was really ahead of the curve there because that's really cool stuff. So Gene Tracy has nothing to do with this song whatsoever. This song is called Truck Stop Sam, not Truck Stop Gene. Truck Stop Sam, don't you know you're gonna fall? Hey, Truck Stop Sam, don't you know you're gonna fall? One good woman loves you, but you try to love them all. Well, you go down to the diner, coffee cup and plate. Little girl takes your order, her heart's about to break. Truck Stop Sam, don't you know you're gonna fall? One good woman loves you, but you try to love them all. Love them, Sam. Tell you some things. You know, I just got into town about an hour ago. I took a look around to see which way the wind blows. Where's the little girls in the Hollywood bungalow? Are you a lucky little lady in the city of lights? Or just another lost angel? City at night. Thank you. Go ahead and clap. The great Jim Morrison. I have more. It took me about a week to figure out how to wire this phone up, so I'm going to get my money's worth out of it. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. Hey, we laid rubber in the Georgia asphalt. We got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night with a pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars, dreaming about women. We never knew nothing, just living for the minute. The great Alan Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. What about this? Really nice. Hey, this ain't no party. This ain't no disco. This ain't no fooling around. This ain't no mud club. No CBGBs. I've got no time for that now. Because it's the same as it ever was. The same as it ever was. The same as it never was. David Byrne, ladies and gentlemen. So when y'all came down here tonight, did you think this was going to happen? I was going to read off some rock lyrics and you guys would applaud like it's works of art. Ladies and gentlemen, it is works of art. You take those out of context and those lyrics are beautiful, just like anything that Shelley or Keats or anyone has written. I'm happy that I know who Shelley and Keats are. That's pretty good. I went to school with Shelley Keats. All right, here we go. This is the last one. Oh, what was that? These guys are making stuff up. All right, here we go. Oh, what's that? What's the first line? I woke up this morning with a wine glass in my hand. Whose wine? What wine? Where the hell did I dine? It must have been a dream, because I don't know where I've been. Come on. Let's do it again. Red Barn, do you feel like I do? Do you feel like I do? It's true. You do feel, we all feel the same, I guess. That was a song by Mr. Peter Frampton, recorded on his great album, Frampton Comes Alive. Give it up for Peter Frampton, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Frampton, a member of the Humble Pie. And by the way, I think Frampton's best work was in Humble Pie, but then he went solo. And he was a pretty good looking boy, so he unbuttoned his shirt and sang some pretty songs. That made a bunch of money. And who's to blame him? But I got to tell you something. That record sold way over 1 million. It sold millions of copies on the strength of Do You Feel Like We Do? Or Do You Feel Like I Do? Or Like Somebody. So Frampton plays this song, and it lasts a long time. And in the song, he takes his Les Paul guitar and runs it through this gizmo where it makes it seem like Peter Frampton's guitar can say words. And he makes it talk and says all this stuff. And people thought that was cool. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, I can do that. I have one of those gizmos at my house, and I can wire my guitar up to it, and this Telecaster can say anything that Peter Frampton's guitar can say. But I choose not to do that out of respect for you, the audience, because I would never stoop to a gimmick to entertain an audience. In that Jimmy and speed off in the night. Turn on the Jesus radio to teach you wrong from right. Truck Stop Sam, don't you know you're gonna fall? One good woman loves you, but you try to love them all. I said one good woman loves you, but you try to love them all. Thank you all so much.